Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Stu, and this is part 3 of my Isle Union playthrough, and this is scenario number, I want to say 19. I'm not really sure. I know it's more than 15, less than 20, but it's probably scenario 18 or 19 from the VJ scenario pack. We're in the challenging section now, and we need to get 2,800 guests in the park by October year 5. So I started playing it, and then after year 1, I realized we'd already done about 50 minutes. So I thought I'll split it up, one part per year, and we'll see how we go. As it turns out, we're doing pretty well. I mean, we've got 1,350 guests. We're halfway through. So we should be fine. It might be that by the time we come around to year 4, we've already done the goal, and we don't need to do a full year. And then maybe I can do a sort of the last year as a sort of wrap up summary type video for the people that don't want to watch the full playthrough. Who knows? Anyway, let's have a quick summary of what we did. In year 1, we put down a load of flat rides, did a little bit of pathing, put down some kiosks, toilets, ATMs, that sort of thing on the major junctions. All the pathing was here to begin with, apart from a couple of little sections. A few little shops as well, and also we did the Virginia Reel. And then in year 2, then we did the Wooden Wild Mine Train there, and also, where is it? The Spiral Coaster, and the main one was this, what I'm calling a junior hypercoaster. Now, in real life, a hypercoaster is called that because of the height. But what is it, over 300 feet? Is it something like that? Whereas clearly, this one isn't that high. It's only 49 feet highest drop. So I'm just calling it a junior giga anyway. A junior hyper. Okay, so let's crack on. We are now researching roller coasters. We've just unlocked Spinning Wild Mouse, which is a bit uninspiring. Yeah. These are always good. The money's starting to roll in now. Let's check that now. So we're getting 9,000 a month. We can pay the loan back. Because we need to get those numbers up. I tell you what we'll do. Since we've just unlocked a junior coaster, and they're simple to build, and there's a nice section here, why don't we build one of them? Put it there. Just raising that there. No, because it'll be easier when I do some simple theming. I want to do some sort of theming for the station, but I don't want to go too overboard. But it's nice to do something. There, we're going for the wooden entrance. I know maybe the jungle might be better, but I don't really like that. I prefer that. I think that's more sort of a beachy type, jungly type thing, if that is such a word. We're going on to that path there. That's not going to work, is it? Let's raise this up a little bit. Let's have a quick check on my watch for the time. Now, what I've noticed is as I reduced the quality settings of the recording, which I don't think has made any difference at all because of the resolution the Classic is in. I was recording in too higher quality, if that makes sense, or higher quality than what was needed. So we can't bank it. There's a shame. Okay, so yeah, what I've found is that I don't have to worry about going over the half hour or whatever I usually record in. Oh, slightly in the way there. It was a shame. No, we can't go under. We need to keep it at 25 in order to connect it up at the back. If I slope this down, will I be able to use the... No, that's in the way. What can we call it? I don't know. How about mermaid. Sometimes we overthink it, and sometimes we spend too long thinking up a name. Don't really need to be banked. I wonder, since it's going slow there, how much of a difference will that make? Okay, whilst that's doing that, what colour are mermaids? I don't know. What colour are they? Never seen one. Do they have like a green tail? And do they have to be fish at the bottom and person on top, or can they also be person at the bottom and fish on top? I mean, these are the questions that, is it Hans Christian Andersen never answered. There you go. Solely, the boosters are solely there to make it so that the last banked sections didn't look so awkward. Although the ones over there did, but maybe when it's a bit faster. Whoop, what happened there? Wall, 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 wall. And then we're gonna that color. Before we do that, we might as well. Oh, nice high stats. Let's open her up. We are losing guests. It's okay though. I do have a plan. I have already told you what that plan is as well. Whoops. Yeah, so part one of the plan, put a fence in the wrong place. Just need a couple more wall sections. Okay, no, I don't. I don't need any more wall sections, apparently. Put an umbrella stall there. No, a balloon stall. That's what it's called. There. I have another quick look at my watch because I completely forgotten what the time was when I looked a few minutes ago. The red arrows have gone, so we're not losing guests. Do you know what? It looks fine. It looks okay. It's not great, but it looks fine. Decent stats on it. Right, let's look at... No, let's look at profit. Right, so Spiralizer, Flotsam, Sea Mine, Whirlpool are all making me massive sums of cash. These ones at the bottom, not so much. Motion Simulator, it's a great ride, but I was going to have to reduce it anyway. So rather than reducing it down to £2, whatever. Wait, what? What's happened? Ah, I built 2 of them. Well. Didn't realize I built 2 of them. So what have we got? We've got jet skis, water trikes 1, water trikes 2, swan boats. Huh. Submarine ride. That was the one I should have built. Okay. That's interesting. I was reducing things. That's what I was doing. Okay, so the theory behind this is that we're making so much cash on the roller coasters that essentially it doesn't really matter. These rides hardly matter in the grand scheme of things. We're only making small amounts of cash on them. So any guest that's running low on cash still has a large amount of rides that they can go on. Even if they completely run out of cash, they don't need to leave. Yeah, they can go and get money from the cash point if they want, but if they don't want to, they can just ride the free rides. That's fine. And we're going to make loads of money off the roller coasters and whatever shops we've got, and mainly the kiosk for the umbrellas when it rains. Okay, I think the pirate ship and the rest of them we will charge for. And what this should also mean is that it gets more guests off the paths and into the queues, which should also help with overcrowding. Help prevent overcrowding. Okay, so we have flatlined a bit. I think it's going up. I think what's happening is guests are leaving, guests are coming in. So I did say in one of the other parts, the old sort of bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. So that means you've already got 1. So, a guest in the park is worth 2 coming in, I suppose, if that guest was to leave. I don't know. It makes sense when I think of it. Right, what other coasters can we build? Ooh, Twister. I'm thinking of doing one of my really cool ones. Let's do it. Right, essentially on a level like this, when you're building coasters, it doesn't really matter whether you build a £5,000 coaster with 5 excitement or a £20,000 coaster with 10 excitement. essentially they're going to add the same amount of guests to the park. So, but we do want cash. So something with good throughput would be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put the block break there. Block break there. Okay, we'll do, if we do entrance there, exit there, entrance there, exit there. So I want to share the exit. Okay, so this is going to fire off in this direction. So we'll do, if we do the launch track, I think 40 is fine. 1, 2, which way am I going? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not high enough. Okay, so we've gone up 8. Do a photo section on the back of that one. On this one, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have to go up one. I don't know if I've got enough. I have got enough room. Just. Got to go up. Half loop. Wrong way. Down. Okay, so we want 2 trains and we want synchronize. Let's click test. Fire one off. Probably would look better if I just raised it up that extra one, so we don't have that little hill before the half corkscrew, but it's fine. Yeah, this will be an easy £10. 6.5 excitement. We can boost that with some cunning paths. Right, let's have a look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now, as long as I get it roughly about the same, I'll be happy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Pretty sure that's exactly the same. Give or take a few. Right, I'm going to swap these around. Which would have been easier to begin with, because then I wouldn't have had to have worried about counting. What's going on? There you go. Doesn't want me to do it, it doesn't want me to share the path. It will be easier if I share it from the other side. We did it! Phew. Building the paths was harder than building the rides. It should give you stats on the paths. Okay, because we don't want them going up each other's paths. Cool. I think maybe we need to concentrate on building rides rather than trying to make them look fancy. I am going to zone a handyman here though. There's no doubt there's going to be a bit of sick. Okay, guest numbers are going up. What have we got? What have we got? Compact inverted coaster. Let's find a nice little space. What about here? Denied. What if we do that? There you go. What have you got now? That's unfortunate. And rather embarrassing. Right, let's try it one more time. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to delete the whole park and skip it. What is going on? Oh, I know. I left that part out. Ah. Oh, phew. We could probably, let's have a look. We could probably do with reducing our prices down. Maybe. Guest numbers aren't rocketing up as much as I'd like. Once again, doing the paths harder than the coaster. Path in Tycoon should have been a thing. This long bit of land there, which will be ideal for maybe an impulse coaster or something like that. I'm not going to build that. That's just, it's stupid. Trains are half empty or half full, depending on how we want to look at it. And we're making tons of cash. So imagine they were full, how much money you'd make from that. Oh, now there you go. Where was that bit of land? It was down here. Whoa, what just happened? It's not what I want to do. Do you know what? It is a stew park. So we'll do the old trademark coaster with a slight variation. It will still be epic though. Right, let's ram it on. Shall we ram it on? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. We'll ram it on 42. We are going to need to make it go faster. Is this number 7? No, that's number 7. This is number 8. I can't get my number in wrong, can I? That'll just send me over the edge. Right, so we are going to have it on full speed. I'm just going to run it at £5 now, because I'm going to build another one, and that way I can just set it at £5 and forget about it. What roller coaster are we going to get out next? We still have a looping coaster. Oh no, still have a looping coaster. I'm building one right now. We still have a wooden coaster that we haven't built. They're always fun to build. Oof, we got an award. That'll give us a boost in guests. So all the rides add a number to the game, and that in the game then says, right, given that you've got this many rides, the park should probably have this many guests. So with an award, you get a boost on top of that of around 25%, I believe, of the amount it should push in. And they stack as well. So if you get 4 awards, then it should be about, well, 100. I don't know. I'm really going to have to look these numbers up. I'll look them up, ready for the next part, and I'll clarify. Oh, a vertical drop coaster. Cool. Guest numbers are not going up. What is the deal with that? Are we taking too much money off them? That's already 5. I'm reducing all the coasters down to £5. We got tons of cash. And I know it is Rollercoaster Tycoon, not Rollercoaster Charity, but our number one goal is to pass the scenario. Empty trains. That's not good. Not good at all. I wonder, could we possibly have harder guest generation on? If I extend this, since it's 1700 feet, extend it by a couple hundred feet, and then Have I ruined it? Quite possibly. But this is just a tester theory. Running on fast forward. Not really much has happened. So I've ruined my best coaster for nothing. Let's put it back, because I really don't like that. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why we are struggling here. We've got 2 years, so it could just be the fact that we've got a lot of guests that just need to leave and then more guests come in. I don't know. There's a lot of guests coming in. There are a lot of guests leaving. So it could just be the fact that more guests were leaving than were coming in. Maybe we need to put down a load of ATMs. If we make sure we've got one by every exit. $2,800 guests we need. We've got 1,600. So I think my hopes of having this done at the end of year 4 are probably dashed. We need 600 guests in year 4 and with 600 guests in year 5 on top of what we've already got, and we will complete the scenario. So I think what we just need to do is just crack on building coasters. Let's not be fussy. We just need to, we'll drop down a wooden coaster. We'll drop down a spinning wild mouse. Oh, there you go. We can use one of them. We haven't got one of them yet. We can do a nice little shuttle there. These are cool. So yeah, there's an easy 5 coasters we can build next year. Speaking of which, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. I've been Stu. I can't remember what to say, but stay tuned and episode 4 will be along shortly. Bye.